If you love somebody, you live with them. It's all good in the hood. If it doesn't work out, you divide the assets that you guys built together, and that's a wrap, right? It shouldn't drag out child support and all this shit, right? If you have
Don't
a
even get
kid,
me started on that shit.
if you have a kid, you should be paying for your kid stuff. Now the mother should not be taking that money and going on fucking trips and doing pedicures and shit like
Don't
that.
get me started
Which
on that.
normally happens.
Exactly. I got a cousin that's going through the ringer right now, just like you. He's fighting, and he hasn't even seen his kids since they were 1 and 6 months.
But hold on.
Because
Hold on.
kind of same situation.
No. Do you know why? Because men in this country fear the system.
Are chained.
No, they fear the system. And they think that the mother always has the rights. And I understand it, but if you have your facts straight
Yeah.
and you fight, you will not lose your kid.
Exactly. Most
You will
judges.
have every right that a woman has
Exactly.
as a parent.
It's a system.
And I say
that's
that
built
because
against.
for the past 12 years, every time I've gone to court, I've never lost.
Yeah. Right. As,
Never.
as long as
Hold on. I've been accused of being a drug addict, an alcoholic,
yeah.
an abuser, mentally, physically.
I told you the cops came to our place over our situation.
With all those accusations.
Yeah. They accused
Who's
me.
in my house right now? Hold on. Who is in my house right now?
Exactly.
Exactly. So, if you have your facts straight and you're not that person and you fight, you're not going to lose your kid.
I got accused from your ex.
I don't know about that one. Because
It depends
the
on the
system is
judge.
more for who? The man or the woman?
It's changed. It's changed.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's fucking changed.
The old ways. and
A
the
year
old-
ago, do you remember Canada Day when we were here? Leading up to that, I was refused, right?
Oh yeah, I remember. You were telling me that shit.
Went to court, and the judge said, until we get all the facts straight, you are not to refuse that kid. Right now, that is what the order is, and you follow that order. She should have been arrested, but she wasn't. If it was me, I would have been arrested, yes. But the system has changed a bit, even in the fact that when I first went to court and it was claimed I forcefully took my son on my time, the judge said, so hold on, forced or not forced? Is your son used to spending half of his time with his father? Yes. So then I'm not gonna fucking change that right now.
Most judges have started to see the light.
They have started to see, and they've started to see that a lot of people, they're in it for this, right?
Yeah.
And they know fucking, they see through the bullshit.
It really depends on who your judge is.
Exactly.
100%.
No, yes.
Because you had
100%.
No, hold on. I've had women judges. I've had men judges.
No.
I've had different culture judges.
I don't mean that. I
But
don't mean
you've
that.
lucked out in
So
terms
like, I'm
of,
not
like,
gonna.
you had the
No,
one
I didn't
side.
luck out. I did my research.
No, I got
Hold
you.
on. I did my research. I learned the law, and I had my facts.
But
And that's-
sometimes that still, it doesn't even make a difference.
Because men give up.
That's-
Overall, yes.
Overall, men give up because, you know what? And I reached that point too. I was like, you know what? This is not even worth.
the time.
I'm not born to go through this shit. But at the same time, I had a son, and I have an obligation to be there for my son, and I'm not gonna fucking allow you
course.
to take my son away from me. So until the bitter end, I am going to fight for my son. I'm not trying to take him from you. I'm just trying to get what's mine. You
Yeah,
understand?
100% agree with you.
The system has changed a bit.
It definitely.
Men just need to learn to fight and the laws. I get it. It's easy to say, you know what, fuck this crazy ass bitch, I'm out. But you have to fight.
And then at that point, you're just proving the chick right. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You are, right? Because, again, my cousin's going through the ringer right now. And he hasn't stopped. That guy had to remortgage his house. That guy had to do everything.
That's why I learned
And
the
he,
law
and,
myself.
and the thing is, what's
Fuck the lawyers.
and you know
the
what's,
lawyers don't do shit.
and you know what's the sad part?
Lawyers do what?
When he wins, because his baby mama's crazy as fuck. The kids aren't even gonna know him, and he knows that, but he still wants to be a part of their lives, right? Guys in this country, they have it in their heads because talking from everybody and everybody, especially in the media. Deadbeat. How can you never hear deadbeat moms? It's always deadbeat dads, right?
And
It's always been pushed.
This is exactly why.
You get what I'm
this
saying?
This is exactly why one of my favorite songs ever is "Deadbeat Mom" from Illegitimate.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. don't think I've heard that song.
You gotta listen to it. It's fucking hilarious.
Guys,
There's a lot of deadbeat bitches.
and you know what? And society back in the day used to back that deadbeat dad. We immediately say, "Oh yeah, that guy didn't pay his child support. Fuck him."
Do you know why they backed the deadbeat dad? Because that person made it so hard for us to be with our kids
Yeah.
that we were like,
You
fuck
just
this.
give up.
This is just not
Exactly. Yeah,
right?
Go ahead, take your kid. And
It's not even the men willingly saying, "Oh, I just had my kid. Fuck it, I don't want to be part of it."
No, it's not.
It's the other person that made it almost impossible